So what's the hidden secret of scaling your agency? What's the secret that's going to get you from where you're currently at, 10K a month, to 50K a month? And the secret to success in scaling is that there's no secret. Now, before you hop off and think that I'm wasting your time, this is going to be the best news that you are going to hear if you've been looking for that secret formula. Because if you think that that secret formula is what's holding you back from success, let me tell you, you're going to continue waiting and searching for that secret. Because in reality, it's never going to come. And again, there's no secret to it. A year ago when my agency was around like 12K a month, I used to think that I was missing something. I used to think that I was missing something that other people had. But with all of the progress I've been able to make in this last 12 months and the last year, scaling my content agency to multiple six figures, scaling my new coaching program to six figures, it all kind of clicked. Like I finally found that secret formula. And again, that secret formula is that there's no secret to success. It's just consistency and focus. Honestly, the biggest thing that I've learned and the biggest secret is that you just want to stick to one thing and give it all of your energy and enough time. Alex Hormozi says this all the time. If you listen to his podcast, if you listen to his videos, he always preaches, stick to one thing, give it enough time, give it all of your energy, and you will see success eventually. And a year ago, I didn't really understand it, and I didn't really resonate with what he was saying. I just didn't think it was powerful enough because I was just trying to find that hidden secret. I was trying to find that hidden gem. Was it reprogramming your subconscious mind? Was it utilizing this secret tactic in your ad copy? Was it this? Was it that? Like, that's what I was really searching for. I was really searching for like that shiny object that I was like, wow, that's what I'm missing. Because I used to be a person that would always chase the shiny object and chase the new thing. I used to drop ship, right? I used to run e-commerce stores. That was like big back in the days, and I was actually very successful with it, but I veered off because I saw a shiny object, because I saw some resistance when I was drop shipping. Then I went into trading. I wanted to be a day trader because I was seeing all these people make tons and tons of money on Twitter. Then I went into crypto when crypto was absolutely mooning, and I was doing those things all while trying to be a videographer and an agency owner. So I was trying to chase tons and tons of rabbits, and I didn't catch any of them. That's again another saying that Alex Hormozi says: instead of trying to catch tons of rabbits, just try to catch one. And something I'm glad I didn't get into is NFTs. I don't know why. That's something that never caught my interest. I never got on that. Shout out to those who are still holding some NFTs and feel sorry for you. But anyways, the point is that I would try something, right? I would try trading. I would try something. I would try video, whatever it is. I would try something. I would hit a little bit of resistance, and then I would see something else that people are being very successful at, and I would go do that. And my mentality was always that the grass is always greener on the other side. But I failed to realize that the people that I was looking at who were absolutely killing it have been doing it for years, have hit that resistance, have ate shit, have stuck to that one thing, and are finally successful at it. So me thinking that, oh, okay, so what I'm currently doing, I'm hitting some resistance. This is hard. What that guy's doing is a lot easier because he's marketing it like it's the new thing. Like all you have to do is this and you can make millions. Okay, so let me go do that thing. But you fail to realize that every business is just as hard to make money. You can make money in really any business. Any business works. You just have to give it enough time and you have to go all in on it. The grass is never greener on the other side. There's not going to be a business model that you go into and it's like, whew, it's like the easiest thing you've done, unless you have the experience, of course, unless you've actually have been successful at one thing, and then you can, essentially just bring those skills in. But still, it's going to take time and it's going to require you to put all of your focus into it. So going back to my story, like a year ago when my agency was making around 12 to 15K, I honestly had no idea how I got there. I kind of just got there through referrals. Like I didn't really have a system to get more clients. I didn't have a system within the actual agency. I just kind of got there by accident. And I was looking at the people who were making 50K a month, 100K a month. And I was really wondering, I was like, wow, like I'm missing something that they have. And really the only thing that I was missing was time in the actual game. And it was just information. That's literally it. Just lack of information and time. But how you get there and how you get that information is by simply just sticking to one thing and focusing on that one thing. The gap between where I was and where I wanted to go was simply a lack of information and a lack of time within the actual marketplace. That's my secret for seeing the success I'm seeing now. It's just simply sticking to one thing and just only focusing on that one thing and just giving it enough time, having patience. We're in a society right now where it's like, dude, if we don't see results in 1 month, I'm done. I'm calling it quits, which is so ridiculous to me. Like if you actually want to build something that's sustainable, that's going to serve your life, that is worth living for, it's going to take time. Good things take time. This is not Amazon Prime. There's a great story in the Bible that I really resonate with, and it's of Joseph. God showed him this vision of him being a king, but he didn't show him the process of how he was going to become a king. Now, why didn't God show Joseph the plan? Why did he just show him the vision? Because if God were to actually show him the plan and the process of what it was going to take, then Joseph probably would have been like, oh, I'm good. I don't want to do all those things. I don't want to wait years. I don't want to stick to one thing. I don't want to go through the tribulations. I don't want to hit resistance, because a lot of us just want to get to the throne. A lot of us just want to get to the top without all of the focus, without all of the confusion, without all of the investments. But here's the thing, that's literally what it requires to get to the next level. That's what it requires to get to the top and to get to your vision. The point is the gap between where you currently are and where you want to go. That gap is going to be confusing. That gap is going to be a struggle. You're going to question yourself. You're going to question yourself whether or not this is the right thing, whether or not it's going to actually work. But again, the secret to success and the secret to overcoming it is just focus and sticking to one thing. That's literally it. And of course, you need to learn the tactics. Of course, you need to learn how to run a funnel, how to fulfill the actual service, sales, all of those things. But again, if you are focused on one thing, you are going to cater all of your energy and your money and your investments into figuring out that one thing. So honestly, it's pretty easy. You just pay somebody to teach you exactly what you need to learn. But if your focus is scattered and you're trying to do multiple things, you're not going to invest 4 to 5 figures on a single thing. So that's the problem. If your focus is scattered, you're not going to divert your energy and your money and your resources to really figuring out that one thing that's going to push you past that resistance, because you're always going to be trying new things. Some of my agency clients who are also mentors of mine would tell me this all the time. You need to focus on one thing. And again, like a year ago, I was so stubborn. I'd be like, yeah, okay. Like, I know, like whatever. Like, I didn't really understand what he was saying. But it's kind of crazy how, like, once you gain more experience, once you've gained more wisdom, and I'm not saying I'm like wise and stuff, but I definitely have some experience, you interpret things differently, because now I completely resonate with what my mentors and what my clients were telling me. Now let me tell you a story about some of my clients. They were very successful, right? They're real estate investors. They've made millions in real estate before, right? Now, this was like 2 years ago when crypto was absolutely like mooning, right? When crypto was mooning, when Amazon FBA was a thing, like all Forex, everyone was making money. Now, what they did is they kind of lost their focus on what was actually working and what was actually bringing them money. They put some money into crypto. They put some money into Forex. They put some money into Amazon FBA. All of these things. And pretty much the short story is they lost all of their money. They lost multiple 6 figures, literally like $400,000 to $500,000 just literally lost in investments. And they were to tell me all the time, like if they were just to focus, continuing making money in real estate, and if they had that money, that 3 to 4 or 500 grand, and were just able to invest it all into real estate, whether that was coaching, whether that was marketing, whatever it was, they would have been at a different level, right? They would have grown so much. Instead, they almost took a step back because their focus was lost, because they got shiny object syndrome. And a lot of that had to come because they simply got bored. It's very simple, guys. Success is boring. It literally is. It's just doing the same and repetitive work day in and day out, the stuff that works. And us as marketers, right? If you're watching this, you're probably a marketer. If you run an agency, we always try to do the next thing. We always want to figure out what the next very interesting thing is, right? But if we have something that's working right now, why don't we just do more of it? Instead, we always try to stack stuff on top of it, do the new thing, because we get bored easily. Like, especially now with like our attention spans and our dopamine receptors, we get bored so easily now. But that's literally what success is just doing the same shit day in and day out. And I'm really starting to realize that. For example, I've been posting content for this whole year. I've been building my personal brand, just posting content. And for like 6 months, I wasn't seeing any results from it. But guess what? I would still do it. I knew that if I continue to post and I continue to do the boring work day in and day out, that I will get results later down the line, because I had the bigger picture in mind. You always want to have the bigger picture in mind. But yeah, for literally 3 to 6 months, I didn't see any progress. I wasn't really seeing like that many clients, right? Although I was getting clients, I wasn't getting the clients that I'm getting now. I wasn't getting that many followers. I wasn't getting that much engagement. And that's the resistance part I was talking about. A lot of you guys don't want to wait 3 to 6 months. You don't want to be in that confusion part, right? Because I was definitely questioning myself. Is this like going to work? Like, am I going to continue to do this? But I kept pushing through. But a lot of you guys will hit that resistance, hit that kind of barrier, and you'll see something else. You'll see somebody else winning in a different like model, and you're going to do that. And you're going to think that you're going to get results a month in. It's going to literally be the same thing. It's going to take 3 to 6 months of you doing the boring work day in and day out. It's staying focused, and it's being consistent and persistent. And I know I've probably said that 20 times already, but like it means so much, guys. Like, please understand that. Like that barrier of 6 months, you guys don't want want to wait 6 months for success. You guys don't want to do the same shit for 6 months for success. And I'm still posting content every single day because it's working. So why am I going to change, right? I've been able to build a great personal brand. I've been able to scale a lot of things. And why am I going to stop doing it? Why am I going to do something else? No, I'm going to continue to do the same thing that's been working. Just do more of it. But guys, don't be afraid to look stupid either. Because within those months of learning, those 3 to 6 months, I was getting no results. I definitely wasn't the best at making content. But again, I don't care. I knew, again, I had the bigger picture in my mind. I know exactly what I want. So don't be afraid to look stupid. Be prepared to not see progress for a while. Be prepared to have limiting beliefs. It's going to happen. But keep going and understand that half the time you aren't missing something. You're just missing more consistency. You're just missing more information, which again, it's going to take time. Invest into someone or just do more inputs and you will learn as you go. It's all literally just a compounding game. It's stacking wins on top of wins on top of wins on top of wins. You aren't going to learn it in 2 months, right? Focus on one thing, give it enough time, and you will seek success. And that's the secret. I'll see you guys in the next video. Please make sure to like and subscribe for more.